Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. COMMO John here, mate. It's Sunday, the 22nd of October. Hey, um, look, I want to cover a little bit of ground in this upload if I can. I didn't plan to. Quick report from yesterday, Saturday. I had a commitment to go over to North Stradbroke Island, over at a small community called Dunwich. There was a Forest of the Fallen event there, but there was also a Australia One members meeting over there, and a welcome to any new members. And I was asked to go over there and have a discussion and engage with the crew over there, which I did. And as it turned out, it was a great day, really, really great day. So thoroughly enjoyed it. My congratulations to the organisers, a local North Straddy resident, Deb. Thank you, Deb. Great invitation. Give me another one. I'll come back. So, look, I want to cover another bit of ground, mate. Look, yesterday, day before, Craig Kelly, right? You know who he is. For those American and other people, he's an ex-Australian politician, but he's a player. He's a player, and he's connected to another player called Palmer. Okay, now Palmer is businessman, ex-political operator. Okay, Clive Palmer, and Craig Kelly is his lapdog. Now, Craig Kelly has got, he's been, inside of the freedom movement, associating with the freedom movement, and I'm talking about the gatekeepers for some time now, and he's been allowed in. He's been allowed in, okay? So, but Kelly put a tweet up, and it was a clip of Riccardo Bosi, the national leader of Australia One, where Riccardo was talking about adrenochrome. Now, the tweet that Kelly put up was, one of, this guy's mad. I mean, is he serious about this? Is he crazy? Now, this was always coming, ladies and gentlemen. Always, I could see this a mile off, a mile off. You understand? I mean, as soon as Onig's got out of the courts, right, and I don't know what deal he's done inside these courts with the cops and that, right? I haven't got a clue. But as soon as he got out, he started calling all of us cookers. You get me? Cookers. We're all cookers. That was the Melbourne Marxist, right, brown shirt language. And he picked it up and started throwing it at us. You get me? And now we've got Craig Kelly coming out saying, oh, they're mad, they're crazy, cuckoo, cuckoo, and on the issue of adrenochrome. When we all know, I mean, seriously, man, I've been fighting this war now full time for 10 years, but even those more recent people that have come in this war, as long as you can get away from Google and some of these other stupid search engines, if you can get a Russian search engine or another one like FreeSpoke or something, and you punch in adrenochrome, mate, there is a ton, I mean, dozens and dozens of, hits, right? Now, some of it, like from Forbes magazine, which you'd expect, that's owned by the bankers, right? They denigrate it. They laugh at it all, right? Okay. While, there's a ton of other information about adrenochrome. And look, all of us freedom fighters, mate, have been around even for a little while. Look, man, we've seen evidence. We've seen evidence, mate, about how evil this adrenochrome and the whole industry and everything connected to it, Hollywood and all this sort of stuff really is. Now, Kelly is pointing the finger at Bosi, but de facto at all of us in this Truth of Freedom movement, that all of us are fucking Fruit Loops. You get me? All of us are Fruit Loops. This is not about Bosi, mate, this tweet. This is anyone that has any, evidence or seen any evidence that this stuff is really true, right, that you are nuts and you better shut up about it. You get me? Now, listen, guys, I need you to go to Ruby Ray Media, I'm serious, and have a look for a publication that I put up there about the 25 diversionary tactics used by Freemasons, okay? And have a look how Kelly and others are diverting things within this freedom movement. And you'll see that these are all systems being applied, okay? Now, I've seen it. you know, nearly every one of these alleged freedom fighters out there, all calling themselves fucking Christians, by the way, I've seen them do nothing else but put the knife into Australia One and Riccardo Bossi's back. That's all I've seen coming from a slew of these alleged freedom fighters. You know what I mean? Now, I'm not in A1's, you know, I'm not a member and I'm not going to be a member of that, but I just want to work with people who are fighting the same war. And A1 is fighting the same war that I am. They're fighting the same enemy that I am. Their policies and what they are pursuing is very similar to what I'm pursuing, you know, and we have a lot of commonality. And that's what really matters to me, not personalities and other things. But all I see coming from a slew of these alleged freedom fighters, mate, is that Riccardo Bossi's a nutcase, you know, and now that, you know, anyone who mentions adrenochrome, that we're all nutcases too, you know. I mean, this is a fracture in the freedom movement. This innocent little tweet that he's put up, right, it's not innocent. This is a marker, ladies and gentlemen. It's a marker. This is the fault line within the freedom movement. You're going to have a bunch of these all hanging in together, all working together. I mean, you watch Onyx and you watch Tap and you watch Bloody Hoodie. They all say the same thing, that all of us are mad. We are crazy. We talk about all this crazy shit. You watch, it's coming. This is the fault line, okay? They are defending the status quo. They are defending, right, what's already here, and all of us are working our asses off to bring it all down, you know, to clean this shit up, to clean our parliaments up, to clean our police up, to clean our courts up, you know, to clean our media up, to clean all of our education and health system up, right? Very little of it, mate, very little of it is going to stand after all of this, given what they've been doing, you know, and the betrayal, the betrayal of the Australian people. Now, this mob here, right, they're lining this up. You watch it, it's coming, it's coming. This is a systems play. It's a systems play. This is not innocent statements, okay? This is a Freemason diversionary tactic, everyone. Get it in your head. We are all being played here. We're being played by deep state operatives and their accomplices. Okay. Now, look, we need Riccardo Bosi and we need all of his A1 army, mate, in this war. They are great people, everyone. Great people. They all want a better Australia, you know, and we need them in this war. You don't have to be a member of A1, right, to be support them and give them some, you know, some backup when needed, right? But we need them just as A1 needs, you know, all of us. You know, they need us in this war as well. We're all working together. We're all part of the one team. I thought, you know, not a lot of teamwork coming out from others, man, I can tell you. And it's becoming very obvious now where the fracture lines are, who the players are. Very, very obvious now. And what they're going to line this up for. I mean, they can't stop this, mate. They're not going to stop all of this information coming out. You know, anyone that wanted to know about adrenochrome, the only reason they haven't got 1 million sources of adrenochrome rammed down their throat is because we're not allowed to. We're not allowed to share it. We get banned. They blacklist us on all these social media platforms. So Craig Kelly, man, for him to say, oh, he's cuckoo, and, you know, there's no evidence of this. I mean, fucking bullshit. Come on. There's two realities here. There's our reality. The one based on evidence, the one based on research, the one based on real history, you know, the one based on, you know, real knowledge, real physics, all of this stuff, you know, and a real monetary system, not the fake shit that's going on now. And there's our real, and then there's theirs. And Kelly wants all of the Australian public to remain in this fake reality, this fake deceptions. That's what he's arguing. That's the implications of him coming out calling Bosi a fucking nutter. I mean, listen, Riccardo Bosi has served this nation, Craig. And I mean, right at this time in our history, man, we need a fucking Ned Kelly. We don't need a Craig Kelly. Craig Kellys are nobodies. We need a fucking Ned Kelly. Someone that's prepared to stand and fight for this country. And you ain't it, buddy. You're not. You're a Clive Palmer bitch. And you're trying to infiltrate the freedom movement and the truth movement. And all of your network bullshit with TNT and Cossack and all the rest of this, mate, it's now obvious. It's now obvious. You're not fooling old Commo John, baby. I mean, serious. This is so obvious, ladies and gentlemen. They want to rebuild the same shit that you and I are going out to destroy. They want to rebuild it. They want to recapture control. They've lost control at the moment, mate. We are becoming ungovernable as a nation and as a community. And they have lost control of this. And they want to regain control. And the only way they can do that, mate, is to re-trap all of us in another control system. You know, they're trying to play all of us here, man, I'm telling you. You know, fake cops, freedom-fighting cops, fake pilots and all that shit. Heroes when you need them. They shovel heroes at you. You know, become ungovernable, mate. Don't organise centrally. It'll only be infiltrated, mate. Just all of us have a common sense of purpose, mate, a common cause. That's all we need. We do not need to jump in and out of camps and all the rest of it. But we do need to recognise who the fakes are, okay? You need to know who these fakes are. Other people might not be able to come up and bloody shirt front these bastards, mate, because of personal circumstances, whatever. But not me. But not me. I've invested 10 fucking years into this war. I've never asked for a cent. I've never asked for anything of anyone, and I still won't. All I've ever asked for is to be allowed to participate in the national discussion. Do you think they'll let Commo John anywhere near a microphone to interview and talk about or raise issues or whatever? When I did at the Brisbane rally, Tricky, the $400 perm air boy Tricky, called me a conspiracy theorist using CIA language at me in front of 40,000 truthers. Man, oh man, come on. Look at it. He's run 40,000 down to 1,500. At the last protest, 1,500. It was an embarrassment. And that's where this freedom movement's going. And it's not by accident, ladies and gentlemen. It's not by accident. This is engineered. They want an impotent freedom movement. They want a whole bunch of freedom people, mate, giving up. And saying it's all too hard. And Commo John saying, don't give up because we're nearly there. We're nearly there. We've got these bastards on the run. We got to double down, not give up. So hang in there, everybody. See past these fucking bullshit artists, mate. I have no time for any of this shit, mate. None of it. It's crap. But Kelly, fuck off, mate. Take Palmer and fuck off. And take all your other fucking faction bloody pissant mates with you. Get out of this fucking movement. Get out. You ain't fucking here fighting for this nation, baby. You're fighting for fucking Palmer's fucking billions. Grubs.